Good day, folks, and thanks for checking in. Today I just got a little short video and getting ready to go out on the bike here. Do a little bit of practicing, get some bike time. There's a race coming up in a couple of weeks, a Harescramble race, and got to try to get some time on the bike here. But we're just going to go and I'll try to narrate as much as I can certain spots where I go, just to explain what I practice over there, and yeah, just to show you what this. I'm 58 years old. If I don't practice, it's not going to work out good. You know, I played baseball and softball for 32 years, and even playing that long, you still had to practice. So you know, we're not going out there doing crazy stuff. We just want to get some time on the bike, climb a few hills. Just go for about a half hour, not stop, and come back here and get undressed and go back in the house. And hopefully it'll go good, so stick around. Ow. Practice here a lot of times at a radio tower site. People have made kind of like a makeshift track. No jumps, but it's a good place to practice different terrains. It's kind of soft here, it's harder there, it's really sandy in the corners. Then you go along here and there's like a little it used to be a jump, but people have played around with it and really messed it up, and you gotta watch yourself around there because there's a guide wire coming down, and the last thing I need is to get that guide wire across the throat. So, you know, I'll forego the daredevilness over there. If that jump was a little bit more to this side, you could really give her, but one little slip up and you're flying into that cable, so that wouldn't be a good thing. But anyway, what we're going to do today, I think I'm going to try just try a couple of starts, maybe 2 or 3, just to the post, turn around, come back, and do it with the kickstart type of thing, because all the races we have up here are dead starts, and I have a kickstart. Maybe you'd consider it an advantage, I don't know, but it's not fun when you break down when you stall her in the woods, I can tell you that. Especially if you're on a cockeyed angle or something like that, where you gotta physically almost turn the bike around to get it started. But anyway, we're gonna give that a shot. Okay, Usually you'd want your bike in neutral for that. There we go. And I know she's warm. What I do is I usually pull out the kickstand here, put my foot on it, and you put your two hands on the helmet, and then you wait for the guy to drop the flag. Then you all cluster into one corner. Alright, we're going to try that. We'll try 3 of them anyway, see how fast we can get out of here. But the thing is, I got to flip my leg around after the shift on this side. So anyway, we'll try it. Hands on helmet. Well, that wasn't too bad. Try that again. Alright, attempt number 2. First one wasn't too bad. I didn't shift there. I missed my shift and I ended up being in first a ways, but I still got off pretty quick. Anyway, we'll try that again. Feet on the kickstand, 2 hands on the helmet. And down there was a little bit better. Stayed up more in front of the bike. If you don't watch yourself with this bike, you'll throw you right in your ass. Try that again. Last time. Try one more time. Well, alright. The second one wasn't too bad as well. It's not the first time I do it, but in a race situation sometime, I'm just going to try to, it's shifting into that second gear really quick. This bike's got a lot of gumption and she'll flip you right over if you get a little too excited. Anyway, we're going to try one more time. Hands on the helmet. I caught on my kickstand. But it's good to practice. I'll definitely make some more. Oh, you gotta do slow wheelie practice, right? Not that I'm fucking good at it or anything. Try it. Alright, we're back at our practice spot after doing a couple of hills. Practice those slow wheelies, you know, can't just focus on that, there's other things too. It's definitely a good exercise, but anyways, we're back here at the pit. And what we're going to do, we're going to try to do some fast starts and do 3 laps, just 3 laps for today, and see how exhausted we are. Try to keep a good pace and not go retarded. That's the key, is not to burn yourself out in the first 10 minutes, especially when the race is an hour and 15 minutes, which, like I said earlier, for me it's a lot. Some guys go an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, so whew, I don't know. You really got to pace yourself out. It's almost like a marathon for an old guy like me anyway. So that's what we'll do. We're going to try to do 3 laps. Just take it easy, not go too crazy. The hands are still a little crampy. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So we got to get her in neutral first here. All right, last time the kickstand got caught kind of in my pant when it came back up, and I wasn't able to switch over it. Try to make sure it doesn't happen during the race. Put my foot more on the end, I guess. All right, hands on the helmet. not too bad. I'm not, believe it or not, it's not that bad. Just gotta learn, just take it easy. Hands are a little crampy, if you know what I mean. I don't want to ever get forearm pump. It's always my hands at the beginning. I'll get a little tight first few rides of the season. But anyway, that's just a quick practice. Go home and take off these clothes and call it a day. It's a good spot to practice though. I mean, like I said, there's not a lot of places around where I live as far as motocross track goes, and Harescramble, there's not a lot of jumping, and it's good because I don't have a lot of experience with jumping. But this here is really a good spot because it's really hard, some spots packed down, and you'll get to some sections over there in the corner where it's almost like beach sand. And when you come across the top there, it's hard, soft, hard, soft. There's a mixture, some grass. Some guys made a fire there, so you got a couple of obstacles to go around, you know. So yeah, it's all good. So we're headed back, and gotta be weary of the bikes there on the trails. Head back and put this thing away. Gotta practice the straightaway speeds on the way home, eh? For sure. Well folks, that's pretty well it in a nutshell, where I go and practice around my area here, which is not far from the house, as you can tell from the video. And sometimes we have a trail in the back. If you look at some of my previous videos, you'll see that trail back there. I went and I cleaned it out all this late winter and early spring. So we got to get back there before the first race, try to get used to those roots jumping out at you and stuff like that. Anyway folks, just thought I'd say thanks for checking in. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your mouth shut. Until next time, peace.